to this Building R2D2 from Degostini page. As you can see, I'm looking at issue 4 now, which is it gets us right up to date basically. I'm just going to quickly get this open and have a look, see what we've got this week. Obviously the usual magazine, and now the seems to be settled on plastic bag with the components for this build-in. Just going to quickly flick through the magazine, and obviously, that, like I've said on previous issues, there's some good info in there for the Star Wars fan. So I'm going to have a quick look at what we actually got this week, and see where we're up to, and see what we're getting on to. So we have a battery pack. As I mentioned previously, the battery pack is to power the LEDs, which we also have a piece of alloy. Looks like a little hubcap. Quite a heavy little component, that. Nice quality. And finally, we have the ankle plate for the right hand leg that we've been working on over the last few issues. Again, this is another piece of plastic. This, like I say, it's the ankle plate which goes right at the bottom of the leg there to extend the length of the leg, ready to take the foot. So that's what we're working with in this issue. I'll just clear up some of this crap. Yeah, what really amazes me with a build of this cost is, I mean, you're talking over 2 years, it's quite a lot of money. Yet they give you this little battery pack to test the LED array, yet they don't actually supply you with any batteries. So if you are building this, don't forget you're going to need 3 AA batteries. I've got my nice little rechargeable ones which I bought from Lidl for a £5 for 8, good quality. Pleased I got them actually, otherwise I'd have been scratching around for batteries. Right, so we're going to be working with the ankle plate and also with this piece of alloy here. And obviously the partly assembled right leg that we've been working on over the last 3 issues. So, as you can see, the piece of alloy here has 2 sort of metal lugs on, like flanges, and literally this is gonna fit into the hole in the top of the right leg, and the flanges will fit into the cutouts, which are there and there. And literally it states in the magazine that we just twist this sort of, you know, to clockwise, and it'll click into place. So obviously the lugs will go through the thick bit and turn up and lock against the back plate. So we're just going to pop this through. And turn it until it clicks. That's it, nicely locked into place. Like I say, it's a good fit, that. I mean, I'd struggle to turn it back there. Like I say, just pull it through the gap and turn it, and clicks, locks into place. It's again another piece of alloy, well fitted, nice quality. Starting to look the business. So next up is the ankle plate. Again, this is going to be another loose fit because there's no screws included in all 4 episodes, in all 4 issues. We've got 2 sort of we've got 2 lugs on the bottom of the ankle plate, and they just locate through the 2 holes in the main leg. Again, like I say, this is just they're quite a snug fit, but there's nothing holding it in place, just a bit of gravity. Again, like I say, it's there's quite a lot of there's quite a few pieces on here now unscrewed, so it's becoming a bit of a nightmare to move about. But it is, like I say, it's looking pretty good. It's looking quite nice. It looks more expensive than it looks. It looks a really good quality, which is always decent when you're shelling out quite a bit of money. But yeah, it's a nice quality piece of kit. Like I say, we've got the alloy piece in the newly installed ankle plate there. It's becoming quite a good length as well. So next up, we've got the battery pack. We're going to need that. We're going to need 3 batteries, double A's, and we're also going to need the board with the push buttons on and the LED lighting unit fitted. So firstly, we're going to take the plug, which is the 2-pin plug, and we're going to fit it again. It's got a little notch in the socket and a little lug on the plug, so you can only put it in one way, and literally just push that in nice and firmly until it clicks into place. So the battery box is literally just a little black box with an on-off switch on. It's got a little safety screw in, as most modern things do these days, because you think that people are going to accidentally take the batteries out and eat them or swallow them, but yeah, there's a safety screw in there which just needs to be removed with a screwdriver. We'll get the back off, just slides up over, and we'll just pop 3 batteries in. So that's the batteries in. We'll slide the back plate back on until it locks back into place, and then we'll just pop the little safety screw back in, just to keep the health and safety wizards right, and tighten that back up. And that's that screw in place, and that's that little part done. So like I say, it's not a part of the final build. It's literally something to test the light that they gave you, and obviously to sponge another couple of episodes away from you. I'm assuming obviously that the plug on the light will fit into the plug on the main control board for inside the R2D2 at a later date. But like I say, they've included this just so you can test the lighting array, and I'm assuming that you may be able to test future components with the same battery box as well. Like I say, it's a good idea, because it would be no worse than getting sort of like 50 episodes on and then realising that there was something the matter with the LED unit. I've just flicked the box on, and there's 2 buttons on here. Literally, there'll just be a press for red, and press the other button and we'll get blue. So I do believe that that's pretty much a successful test. Like you say, you can't really see in the camera, you can see that's quite bright blue and quite bright red as well. So yeah, that's that in place, which is just like I say, it's a quick test board just so we can check everything's working okay. But it's nice and bright. That's the lens cap that'll eventually go over there. Nice bit of detailing, and nice and bright. Pretty much wraps up issue 5. Quick recap on what we've got so far. We've got obviously the battery box connected to the button switchboard now and the LEDs. We've got the alloy eye plate. Woo. We've got the plastic lens cover which goes over there. We've got the loosely assembled lens cover and lens, and we've got a little bit more detail on the leg. Again, a lot of loose fitting on here, ankle plate in place, and alloy bearing sort of in place as well. So coming in issue 5, it looks like we have head bearing, and it looks like, looking at the card, it looks like there's actually finally a load of screws on the card, so at last some of these loose parts may stop falling off whenever you pick anything up. So that's pretty much where we're up to so far. Like I say, I've got issues. I'm a monthly subscriber, so I'll get issues 5, 6, 7 and 8 all in one go. I'll break them down into individual builds depending on how much there is. There again, I might just do a quick time lapse of all 4 in one go. So yeah, like I say, hope you've enjoyed the build so far. I'm quite enjoying it. Nothing too exciting going on, but yeah, I'm starting to enjoy it. Like I say, feel free to subscribe and like the page, and I shall see you very soon when the next lot of magazines land through my door. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.